Our next guest for this morning's show is another random general from Oceania this time, named Franz something? Keep on forgetting his name. Jeff, what's his name again?
Franz Van Basten.
Good morning, General Franz Van Basten. So, tell me how you ended up working for Oceania's party. What country are you from anyway? Are you German, Dutch, or what?
Good morning too, Mr. Cazzo. So, you were asking where I'm from? Well, I'm from Belgium, but I moved into Britain when I was a child at the time of the Second World War. I grew up in Britain, so I can say I'm more British than Belgian. Then when the party formed, I was one of the millions of Oceanians educated to serve the party and Big Brother. When I had finished my studies in the early 1960s, I decided to work for the Ministry of Peace, back when Carter was still Big Brother.
Anyway, tell me how life is like serving in Oceania's military. I mean, how did you become a general?
Oh, come on. I was a soldier for more than 20 years now. It was only when the attacks with East Asia broke out 3 years ago when I became a general. I mean, there was no one in Oceania, no one as brave as I, to face the attacks of both Eurasia and East Asia. Especially not our previous Big Brother, Olegide Aronson. He was too weak to fix any daily problem in Oceania. And on the other hand, life in the army is very damn tiring. There are no breaks, there is no end in the fighting, but still, being part of the Ministry of Peace is a hell lot better than being an outer party member or in the Ministry of Truth.
So now I've heard you have successfully defeated the Eurasians at Minsk, and have led a massacre of over 30,000 Belarusians. Is that true? I mean, did you really kill that much?
Well, let's begin saying Vincent Smith became Big Brother. He's far more effective than both the two Big Brothers we've had. Carter was great, but his plans were not so ambitious. Aronson did worse than any person would. He put Oceania in danger, but Smith, he was different. His decisions were effective, and his quick thinking has brought more power to Oceania. Once Smith became Big Brother, he authorized me to lead the task force to capture Minsk and preempt Eurasia's massive invasion on Britain. This battle was damn successful, and I thought Oceania could take over all of Russia, until I got a call from Big Brother's right-hand man, Mr. Carrington, that Eurasia had hidden troops and weapons at Cherbourg in Normandy. Winston then gave me a command to kill civilians in the area. Of course I had to agree with it. In fact, I wanted to do it to show that Oceania is not weak and we could dominate Eurasia. Then afterwards, I had to dispatch the Winter Battalion troops to rescue O'Brien, who I have discovered was at a gulag in northern Russia. Then most of my men under Commander Guerrero are headed for Normandy. And I still think Oceania's efforts in the war will never fail.
Very intense words, General Van Basten. Thank you. Let us give another round of applause to Oceania's top general, Franz Van Basten.